Terra Classic is getting ready for a massive burn. You guys are not going to want to miss this exclusive information. Make sure to like the video, hit the subscribe button so you guys never miss a new video that we post every single day, and also join our free Discord with a second link down in the description below. But other than that, let's get right into this video. Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to another video. I am Kyle with Finance Bro, and we have some interesting information that we're going to be going over today concerning Terra Luna Classic, and of course one of the most commonly asked questions in the Terra Luna ecosystem, and that is, will Terra burn its supply? This is something that more and more people continue to ask on a literal daily basis. What are the burn proposals that are being put through? Are we going to get more burns in the future? And will those burns significantly increase the price that everybody kind of talks about and predicts that they will? Now, if we take a quick look here before we get into the details of what's been going on with the burns lately and what could be coming very, very soon, I want to go look at the circulating supply, because that is, of course, directly impacted and affected by any of these implemented burns. As you can see here, circulating supply is currently at 124,638,936 billion, or sorry, not billion, trillion Luna tokens, and that's just on Terra or Luna 2.0. We can also, of course, go to LUNC or Luna Classic, for example, and we can take a further look at their circulating supply as well, which is sitting at just about 6,551 billion LUNC in the overall circulating supply. So that is where we're sitting as far as circulating supply goes, and we could potentially see huge, massive even burns in the future that could massively affect the price. So let's read this article and see what is supposedly coming very, very soon. So a Luna burn of its supply is one proposed idea to help the Luna recovery, but could it still happen? With the Luna crypto crash, seeing that Luna's circulating supply skyrocket to over 6.5 trillion coins, several holders wanted to see a Terra Luna burn to decrease this supply and potentially increase its value. Much like these excess of Shiba Inu burns among the sheep community, will holders be successful at implementing Luna burns? Will Terra Luna burn its supply? So before we get into that, let's talk a little bit about there. They bring up Shiba Inu burns in the sheep community. We actually were very, very big fans of the sheep community, and we followed them for quite some time. We haven't been keeping up with them as much as of late, just because the project has kind of run a little bit out of steam, in my opinion, unfortunately. But what we have seen, and what we did see, was a lot of community support as far as burn proposals go and community burning in general. People liked to literally burn their own tokens in order to increase the value of the token. Now, again, market conditions still had to be good for that, of course, to happen, and still there is a ton of circulating supply Shiba Inu that needed to be burned in the first place. Now, when we look at Terra Luna, again, it's the same thesis, the same theory. This is a long-term ideal. This is something that's not going to happen overnight, where all of a sudden they're going to burn, 50% of the supply and it's going to go up $1 million. That's not going to happen. It is going to happen slowly over time. But as that happens, we could potentially see a much more successful and overall stable growth of Terra Luna's price. But let's read a little bit about this, because that's community burns, right? That's like if you and I were to send any of those circulating tokens to a dead wallet, essentially burning those tokens and removing it out of the circulating supply. Now, if we look here, will Terra Luna earn its supply? The Terra Recovery Plan launched Luna 2.0, meaning a Luna burn was not chosen as the way to save Luna. It did technically have the same effect as a burn and could in re-inducing the supply, although deciding to restart the chain was more of a nuclear approach. This new chain will launch with 1 billion Luna and a huge decrease from 6.5 trillion. By burning the Luna, holders hoped that this will increase the scarcity of their coins, pushing the price back towards $1. With the supply increasing over 1,700% in just a few days, a major burn would be needed to restore this price. This essentially seemed to be the most favored method by Binance CEO CZ. He remained in close contact with the Luna team ever since the partial Luna delisting on Binance. However, with Binance Luna 2.0 support, it seems Binance will not contribute to this burn. Despite the Terra Luna vote approving a new chain, much of the Luna community seemed in favor of a burn, and the hashtag burn Luna trended on Twitter throughout the voting process. And again, this is still being voted on. There's still lots of different burn proposals that are being pushed forward on Terra Station and a host of other websites that are trying to push forward the ideas about whether or not we can burn Terra Luna, how much we should burn, and overall what the community wants. Again, I always love to know your guys' thoughts, so let me know down in the comments below. What do you guys think? Do you think we should burn Terra Luna? Should we not burn Terra Luna? Is this a good idea? Is it a bad idea? What do you think? How much, Terra Luna should we burn? I want to know all your thoughts and, of course, theories down in the comments below. But, of course, other than that, guys, that is pretty much all I have for you guys today. Make sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button. Make sure to join public.com with the first link down in the description below, where you can pick up a free stock that could be worth all the way up to $300. But other than that, that's all I have for you guys today. I'm Kyle with Finance Bro. Take it easy.